Hello and welcome to the main event. The main man's ready for his fight. Usually, card. I'm on Team Crystal, so I'll be And here's my character roster at the moment. I might change it, but I think you don't. I think it's too late to change it, so it's okay. I might add more though. So I was gonna work. I have a few I was planning on working on tonight. I'll get my But first, let's do some warm ups, and then I'll get into the. Here, I'll show you what all these look like. Like, here's him. I think I did this on stream, so. Yeah, here's that guy. Just Clay. Then you have Cole. This is a necromancer. Can raise prehistoric beasts and various creatures. Any prehistoric fauna are like his favorite thing. So, let's get some music. It's probably not gonna be very good because this is. I'm about to switch over to just using OBS because I've been told that that's better. So that's right, Steam. So I'm doing that's right, Streamlabs. I'm saying this right in your while using you. You're not very good. Sorry. You need to improve. It's not the end of the world, but you do need to improve. Let's try this one. I think this wasn't very good though. Not a good start. Hello and welcome. Just looking for some music to listen to while I draw. So this is. Wasn't the Forza one pretty good? I think it was, if I remember right. Let's see the Forza. Yeah. The Forza one was pretty, like, laid back. A little bit energetic, but not, like techno stuff, which is fine. I don't care. As long as it's not interfering with my thought process. But we'll see. So yeah, for people who don't know, Art Fight is this like social event between artists where you target certain. You basically are on two different teams. And this year it's Crystal and Fossil, which okay, and you essentially are just like going back and forth, like drawing each other's original characters, and you, I guess there's a point system. I haven't finished one yet, so we'll find out what that's like when I finish the first of the art fights. But yeah, I was just going through my characters. Yeah, this is Annabelle. She's from my comic as well, and she's from the comic as well. This is she's just a bounty hunter. I don't have a name for her, but this was just an art challenge I did. I didn't get to finish it. Otherwise, this would be a lot more polished, but it's okay. Yeah, I might put her in art fight, but I haven't decided because she is kind of the main cast. This character is probably not going to be an art fight. I just wanted to give her work on her design because I like this playing with this curly hair look for her is really fun. And just making her look like her two different forms. Like she's got this one. I'm gonna make this one on the right even look even darker because it's gonna be more what Richard sees when he looks at her. Because depending on who's around when she comes out, like everyone sees her a little bit differently. And this is the matriarch. I'm redrawing her. I might keep her hair short because it long is a bit chaotic. So maybe I'll delete. Maybe I'll work on that later. This is just a rough I mean a what's it called? Just a character sheet. Not a character sheet, but like a for me to decide like what her clothing is and everything, and then I'm gonna draw her in a cool pose afterwards. That's my. This is for Art Fight. Those are the characters I'm lining up for it. Yeah, I finished that, so. And then let's get some. Let's work on some. Hello. You doing all right? Just working on some Art Fight stuff. I just was watching. I didn't even think to do this, but some people. Well, I mean, some people are doing animations. I mean, I saw that was a category, but maybe in the future, maybe like next year I'll try that or maybe I'll do one this year near the end. But I'm teaching myself animation kind of a little bit, so I don't want to try it for the whole thing, or I'm gonna like burn out fast. So let's just grab some reference, do some random poses. There we go. Okay. Oh, that's okay. No worries. Yeah, no, it was. I'm trying to think I think that was when I worked on the. I was probably working on like this one or something. I think in that stream. Forget. So it's. Because I think I'll have to check the rules. I think it's okay to keep making art. I think it's all right to keep adding in OCs for a little while at least. I'm not sure if there's a official due date for like when you have to have your entire roster 100%ed, because I think they just keep it open the entire time. Because otherwise, like if someone was on vacation when this started, that wouldn't be very fair for them. Like, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the case anyway. Considering this is not, there's no prize, there's no high, to my knowledge, and the prize is the friends we make along the way. That's what I'm hoping, honestly. I just want to find some other artists to draw with, because that's the only thing I don't like about some of these other forums. Because say what you will about Instagram, but like the thing I liked about it was that it like someone, for instance, like you watching me right now, if you were on Instagram, you could opt in to be in like on the same stream drawing along with me. Whereas here, I can't do that right now. Not with the system I have right now. It's kind of a pain. So it was just much easier over there. It took zero tech savvy to even to get it that set up too. You just really just click a button and then you're drawing together. So yeah. I think my bigger problem back then was that since I was newer to it, I would I would get distracted and start talking to someone else, like a friend who was an artist but wasn't drawing at the time, and then just like I would the other person would be like, I'm ready. It's like, oh shoot, sorry man, lost track of time. I mean, a friend of mine who he does comics now. I mean, he's making his own comic, and he's part of this group over there. So I tried to keep drawing with him, but the problem was he's in California, so two different sides of the country, and it's like I can't. Must be. I mean, it's obvious. It must be like even more difficult when you go like cross oceans between two artists. Like I've never had to do that, but that must be like setting up time for that around like personal like family obligations or like work obligations, that kind of stuff. It must be really hard. Is it playing? Or did it just play one song? Oh no, it's just a very long track. I wish I could listen to some Miracle of Sound actually, but oh well. This is I've heard this so many times. Let's go back to that. Oh, we're D. What's in the D&D one? Nothing. Well, what's this? I don't know. There's a playlist called Dungeons and Dragons, so I'm like, okay, I'm curious. I started listening to Critical Role do the Age of Umbra at work, and it's been fun. Much different system than in D&D. Like the way you like prepare for a battle and what happens in a battle and like how turns work even is so different. Oops. That's why you don't zoom in while you're drawing. That's why I never zoom in while I'm drawing the whole figure, because then you end up with a big head and a small body. I did make change the hair on this character. That's probably one of the things that's making the head look bigger. Yeah, it's like one of the shows that I've been like kind of quietly waiting for it to come out. Like it's been called Talon, and it's kind of like I haven't finished the pilot yet, but from what I understand, from what I'm seeing, it kind of feels a little bit like what it like Lion Guard from Disney Channel, but for but with dinosaurs, which I think sounds even better. Like the main character is this little I think it's a it's either a velociraptor or a Utah raptor. I can't tell. Like they just call it Talon. So I think it's a based on the head shape. I couldn't say because there's also other ones that look more like velociraptors. And its head looks kind of more like a Utahraptor's head, but I don't think I haven't really seen a fossil for an infant Utahraptor, so maybe they just changed how the Velociraptors look, which at least they have feathers, so. Although I can't fault Jurassic Park for that because I mean they didn't know when the first book came out, and as I've said before, those aren't really like real Velociraptors, so it's not like you can be they're not going to look like real Velociraptors because they have uh, like a, like a cocktail of different creatures mixed in with it, so it's going to change how they appear. I really should draw the. I chose this one just because I don't usually draw the legs uh, crossing in the front bows that often. So I thought I'd just do make that one of my warm ups. Because maybe I'll even use that for one of the art fights. We'll see. Something like this. Yes. I I might check out that show K-pop Demon Hunters. I like the style; looks really good. I'm really curious to see how it actually is. But I'm from what I've seen of screenshots of it, like, oops, hey, what? Wait, I'm confused. I drew this, I thought right, and then I ended up with it wrong. Hang on. Talking and thinking and. Okay, that's partly right. But I just like the art style. It seems pretty interesting. Where you have like I like the character designs for for all the main characters. Give this character different clothes. Just like a onesie. One Piece. It's real! Sorry. Okay. Here's one. Oh, I know what that is. Why is this like weird? Let's try this one too. Oops. I hate how. Oh well, it's that's the only thing I don't like about some of these brushes. That is that they're very sensitive and like all it takes is going from one screen to the other, and they lose calibration. It's annoying when you're just trying to. I should just switch to the mouse maybe whenever I'm going to the other screen. Oh well. It's what it is. I think some anime that I've been waiting for are going to start up again soon too. Like I think One Punch Man starts at the end of this month, so that'll be fun. And like with Hero to be Hero X, the storytelling's okay. I'm a little bit lost, and it's a lot of characters. I kind of wish they had done less characters per season. Like, it would have been nicer if they just did like Nice and then Cyan and maybe Queen, and that was it. Like, you already got another person, and they could have also, considering that the timeline's all over the place, they could have also waited on that other guy, the cosplayer. Yeah, he could have been second season. It's just confusing if you're not used to that kind of narrative to begin with. I mean, I can handle. I've seen that before, but having that every week and being like, wait, where is this in the timeline? Because there's nothing saying where it is other than maybe like I think in some episodes like the newscaster in the background will be saying the date, but I'm not really playing. I'm not paying that close attention when I watch shows, except for Digital Circus. That's the only one where I do that. And there, it's not for the stuff that's obvious. It's for the things that they're hiding in the show. Like I don't want to. I wouldn't dream of spoiling the most recent one, but it definitely adds a lot of questions. There's a lot of lore that a lot of people's history was revealed, and certain things happen that shouldn't. I guess is as far as I'll go. But I'm very curious to hear how they like explain and what's going to happen. I do wonder what they're gonna if they're gonna just like make a just if it's gonna have a second season or if it's gonna be finished this if it's only a one season show because I know they're working on other things at the same time. So I wouldn't be shocked if it was only one season, but it's so popular that part of me might be a little bit shocked. I'll be right back. Need to get something to drink. And get something to drink. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm back. Eat. Okay, let's get our bookmarks out now so I can choose who I want to draw. Unless I can randomly just find a new one. I don't think so, though. Was that? No, wait, no. That can't be. It's not. I thought that was a YouTuber. I thought I found their art, and I was just like, oh boy. Da, 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 da. Oops, I think I just skipped one that would have been kind of good, but that's okay. Do, do. At least I am finding a lot of crystals. Uh, huh. Interesting. Yeah, let's just do what I was originally going to do, which is work on some of that. Because just me sitting here going, "Ooh, that one's cool. Ooh, that one's cool," it would be pretty boring for you. So I'll hunt later. How are we doing, crystals? No, they're winning. According to now, they're winning. Unacceptable. Get my bookmarks out. Woo! Yay! Hooray! Bookmarks. What? Okay. My unorganized. Whoops. Hmm. It's hard to pick. There's so many good ones. I think I was going to start with something a little simpler. Well, would that really be my style, though? Yes, let's do that. We'll do, I'm going to draw this character. It's by, Call Me Komodo. Yeah, they have this cool character who's like this, what looks like a, this like creature that also is wearing human clothing, but is looks kind of like lemur-esque with a I thought it was a wait, is it? I thought it was bigger because in some of them, like it has this like mask. It's a bird mask. And I thought it was like a pterodactyl because in some of these it's bigger. I think it is, or some kind of saurian, some kind of flying bird. Yeah. Oh, he's got a sword. Oh, this character's sounding cooler by the minute. Okay, that's only gonna make it more fun, actually. Because my original concept for this character is kind of like a gargoyles, like from Disney's Gargoyles thing. Because it's a guardian. I thought that would be kind of cool. Like it's like hopping around and the I was gonna have it like clinging to a cliffside or something, but or clinging to the side of a building. But no, let's do this. I like this. So let's okay. And here, I'll show you 1 second. Instead of just blabbing, I'm gonna save new images. Oops. New. Okay. Then we'll just drag them over here. And this way I can just, oops. Really well done, I think. It's a really cool character design. I thought it'd be fun to work with someone whose streams I haven't seen or like or anything like that, because there are some streamers that I follow that I'm gonna be trying out after this, but I didn't want to start with that because that would seem like a bit pandering. So, but like here, I'll show you. 1 second. Oops. Okay. Okay. Maybe I will. Oh. Why is it being a butt? Why are you being a butt? Oh, I know why. Because I need to do display capture. Right? Yeah. I think so. Right? That's it. Okay. Oh, because it's so big, it's being a weirdo. 1 second. And 1 second, 1 second. Oops. What? No. What are you doing? Guys, why are you like this? You're trying to make me crazy. I'm just trying to make this nice and easy for me and fun. But you're trying to make me crazy. There. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to show I just wanted to show that I'm working from someone's source. I got their source images up here. I'll move them over here. This is called PureRef. It's a nice application that shows you. Yeah, see, this is the character I'm going to be drawing. So, knock it off. But I think I actually, considering they just said they only want. Oh, of course, it's in my it's in my PureRef. Ah! Actually, I do have a couple here. I can put in here, like this guy's got a sword. Because they want him holding his weapon. So. Where's another good one? That one's cool too. Something like that. Or even honestly, just like since I have to do a lot of these, this could be a cool pose too. So kind of like that, but like with his shirt on. So, because I don't think he said he wanted this guy without the shirt. So, plus I don't see any images without the shirt, so I don't know how his fur is what it looks like. So. Okay. See if we can find possibly one more choice for a not a samurai, because he's not wearing that would just be confusing because it's not even close to him. I just want to see a sword. Here we go. Okay, 1 sec. Sorry. And some of these would be cool for my characters. Like something like this for Richard would be pretty cool. Like, oh, that's art though. I'm not taking art. I don't use art as a reference. It's good for inspiration though. I always recommend that, but I don't recommend like even drawing referencing someone's art, because you could copy their mistakes, or you could copy their like certain things that they do that work for them, but because they normally do know how to like follow the rules. So, some of these are just like kid in garage with sword. Okay. Here's that one that I really like. There's one guy who's maybe it's in my Sorry, one second. I'm just gonna look in my. I think it's in my webcomic folder. I think. Because I made a folder specifically in Pinterest just for my like ideas for my comic for like dynamic shots for panels. So, and for like grappling, fighting, and stuff like that. So, problem is, a lot of them, I don't know, some of them could work. Like this with a sword would be kind of cool. Just as a reference for like, that's why I kind of want to get one of these figures. Maybe I'd have to just find a good one, probably like a Spider-Man one or something where it's like really simple. Because that's the nice thing about I've seen certain comic artists, even if they're not drawing Spider-Man, he's got like his figure is really articulate, so you could just like use it for pretty much any male character posing or not female. I'm sure there's other ones for that though. But man, I forgot that most of my things are for Richard and June, so there's no Richard doesn't really use swords. I forgot so. Well, there's got to be someone I grab. Huh, that's a surprise. Why do I have that in here? Okay, I got it. I think it was, if it's not there, it's probably a character reference. Reference? I'm overthinking this, I think. I think that one should be fine. Or even like, these are cool. I'll do one of these as a reference. Like something like that should be good. So like, yeah, put those next to each other, kind of, so I can see what the character looks like and what the pose I want looks like. Kind of a lanky character. I love that. I think that's kind of made me want to try this one first. Especially because I usually make my lanky characters the villains. So it's kind of fun that they made this like creature that's the guardian of the city. Seems like I'll have to reread through the thing this in a little bit maybe, but it feels like it's kind of post-apocalyptic. Because there's only like a few other humans around. Or beings in general, actually, like that. They're like some kind of I saw another one with a character who looked like kind of like an angel, or like some kind of or some humanoid with wings. So I shouldn't say angel because angel could mean something totally different if you're doing it more accurate to how some of them are portrayed. I do love these like fox, kind of like fox ear, fox or like canine wolf ears kind of. Round them off a little bit more because they're not fox ears actually, I don't think. So. Oh, okay. That part, this part is synthetic. That explains it. Kind of. A little bit more anyway. It looks really good though. I like it. So. I might have to alter the. He's really tall though, so I don't think I'm really that off. Oh, hey, no problem. Thanks for your, I appreciate your company while you could be here. I'll be back again on Friday. Oh, that's 4th of July, so I understand if you're busy that day. I might even... I'll think about doing a separate stream, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do it on 4th of July, but maybe I'll try and make Sunday or make my Saturday stream that usually is only Twitch. I'll try and get OBS set up so that I can be on OBS. I mean, be on the YouTube and on Twitch at the same time. There. I'll give that a shot. But yeah, have a great night. Thanks for your company. Hopefully I'll have an attack done tonight. We'll see. I'm not going to rush it. Let's see that sword again. It does have a hilt. Okay, I'm not imagining things. You don't have to do it shot for shot. I kind of make him raising it up a little bit more. Oops. Whoops, too big. I guess I also just like it because it's a nice, simple character concept. Like, I fully admit that I went like to 11 when I made like well, some characters, but usually I only go crazy with characters if I know they're not going to be in a, especially with the comic characters. I don't want the characters who are like well, Richard. His abilities are pretty crazy, or can get like pretty intense. But like at the start of the story, he doesn't even remember how to use them to an extent, and even when he does, they're still not going to be like so over the top like anime that like he just summons weapons. He can summon weapons, and sometimes he can link to those weapons wherever they are, so he could like kind of like Final Fantasy 15 around the place. Just like zip from one weapon to the next if they're like embedded in it. He can like plant them in places around the battlefield at the beginning, and then just like, or just if the guy's not even paying attention, just chuck them and make it look like he's missing, but he's actually just like setting up future attacks to ambush someone from behind. So, in June, I think she's a little more complicated because she's really using magic, whereas he's kind of like he's using specific. I mean, he's using magic, but his is more like a summoning and a like stealth combined. Whereas she's actually trying to learn like bardic magic. So as I go through the story, I'm gonna have to come up with new ways for her to like influence people around her with her magic. Looking at examples from like games and D&D and stuff, like of how musical how music could be used to either like hinder certain characters or enhance other characters. I do like that I'm going to have to go through mine today maybe and try and put some notes in there too, or well, maybe we'll just do them on the site itself. I think that's the other reason I started with this character is because this person's really good with their notes, and it's like, thank you. It's like, I really need that. I don't have that much time for all this stuff, so especially with it being my first one, I'm like, it's gonna be a dash to get some of these done. I might change it so he does his other hand out like this, kind of like a kind of like balancing himself out with this large blade. Doesn't say how big the blade is. I might be exaggerating it, because it could be this big, like here. And still be a really impressive blade in his hands. So let's just try not to exaggerate it too much, because it's really more about the skill of this character and more on this. Do, 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 do. Does he say in his notes what kind of? That would be helpful too, but I don't think they did that. Unless... Well, the magic, but... Scrub Jay, okay. That helps. See? This I should have known that they would be very thorough with it, how their character is being portrayed. And probably just so they remember, so Scrub Jay. Herb. Aw. Wait, then question, why doesn't the... Why... I guess it doesn't have the traits of it, though? I mean, he has, like, some... Like, his clothing has the color scheme, so I guess that's where he put it. That works, too. I can see why they left it off the face if they wanted the, Oops. Let's go. Let's go. Really? See, this is where guitar, because that... Oh, wait. Is this... Is that a Scrub Jay? I think... Guys... If I wanted other bird skulls, I would have asked for a different skull. I want the bird that I talked about. I find it hard to believe you don't have what I want. What is this? That looks more like a vulture. So I'm going to say no. No, I'll just... It's so hard. Because they're like... Yeah, that's a raptor. A lot of these are raptor feet. Oh, wait. Here we go. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna go back in and try and like get this exactly how this person has it, even though this isn't clearly like a variation off of it, because they don't say one for one that it is a Scrub Jay. They just say it resembles one. So I'm like, fair enough. I'll try my best to use both their sample and like the internet for reference. This, yeah, the socket would probably come out a little bit more like that. It's a skull. do, do, do. I forgot the does have long fingernails. I want to emphasize, but I don't want to overemphasize. Just make them long enough. I know that's a tangent, but it's fine. This is just a character design. It's not a commission. It's a baby one anyway. Excuse me, sorry. Deafen everyone in chat. Sorry. And it's actually up here. This chest actually ends here. So his arm has room to foreshorten a little. Like this. I need more water. Water. I don't know if I'm gonna I'll have to blow them up. Well, yeah, I'll blow it up. Even though I'm probably gonna shrink this entire thing down anyway, but it's good to have it be a bigger image just to begin with. Kind of make it a little bit higher if he's in a stance, because he doesn't want it dragging on the ground while he's fighting. It's kind of like And you see what it looks like. That tell me that that doesn't like. Well, it's actually a flying squirrel, I believe, is what he says. But or what was it? Let me see. Something like flying fox squirrel. Okay. Just gotta make sure I put the tail. Usually tails. I mean, humans have tail bones, so I like to put it right there. Right. Not nothing. Just for advice for people who are very new. I mean, most people would figure out that that's where you should put it. But in case you didn't, that's where it's going to look normal, because otherwise people are going to ask you questions. It does have cloth feet. That's cool. I love that too. Or like yeah, like that. I'll have to read into it to see if it's magic too. But honestly, since this is my first attack and I just want to get done, I don't think I need to worry too much about that. Like I've seen people who are just doing like faces for their some of their attacks. So although knowing those people, some of those might actually just be those might be animations, and I just didn't stick around long enough to see that part of it. It's just like, oh, good. So it's like a sky blue. No. It's pretty good. Slightly duller and slightly darker so that I can do the rest. Oops. A little too sky blue. A little weird. Should have. Oh, because I didn't okay it. Yeah, more like that. That's better. Hello, thanks for dropping in. Just working on my first attack. I thought I would do this character from. Hold on one second, I can get their name. Uh, Call Me Komodo is the name of the owner on Artfight. So. I think. I love this. Some of these. They have a couple different styles too. Or like maybe like me, they kind of just have days where they feel like rendering and days where they feel like they just want to have fun with black and white. So, but I like it. Oops. Oops. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, because I wasn't. I was using the fill tool to try and draw lines. That's what was happening there. I was like, why? Why can't I make an interesting line? And it's because I was using the fill tool. Oops. Also, I'm on the wrong layer, which I need to make an emote for that because I do that a lot. Since it's my first art fight too, I don't want to. I know I have a lot of. I have. Let's see. I think I have like. At least like probably 20, I think. No, maybe not that bad yet. 18. Yeah, 18. There's no way I'm gonna get all these done, but I mean, there's a few that I really want to try, like by certain people. So others are more just like the cons. Like this one is someone, like I said, I haven't seen them stream, or I haven't seen their art before now, so I'll definitely have to check it out after this because I'm really curious about these characters. I should have. Oh well. I'll just surprise them. I was gonna say I should have told them I was drawing it tonight, but if I end up doing having time to do the other character, I'll tell them then because they're well done as well. So. Now, since this is simple enough in like its design, which is what is good. Like I was saying, I'm not. I don't want to come. I don't want anyone to come in here and be like, "Oh, he said your design was boring." It's like, no, I said your design's well thought out because, like I was saying earlier with my characters from my comic, you want a character you can draw 100 times, and this is clearly someone who thought that through when they made this character. Like the skull's a little bit advanced, but that's okay because you want the face to be the focus. So I'm fine with that. I think it makes perfect sense. So. Interesting that they chose to bunch up the shoulders. Not the shoulders, I mean the clothing. Like they have their sleeves pushed up. It looks like that's another. That's one of the more difficult parts of this for recreating it. But I'll try. I'll do my best. Do, do, do. I don't think. Yeah. Like I said, this doesn't look feral, which is the one thing that he didn't want, or they didn't want. So, as long as I can do that, I'm good, I think. I just. No. No. I wonder if I have a feather or like a fur. I thought I had a fur texture, but I can probably improvise with a hair texture, kind of, just to give it a little bit more. I'm gonna try and make the fur on the here look a little different. I don't have to be that advanced. Excuse me. Did that with the wrong tool, but it worked out anyway because I'm getting better with the lasso tool. I'll be right back. Let's get more water. Also have to check the lore because I think this character is living in the city, but I'll have to double check. Yeah, how we doing time? Might call it pretty soon. It's been. I mean, I know this isn't my longest one, but I'm pretty tired today. I did not sleep well last night, so I think I might call it an early one in like maybe in like a few minutes. But I just want to try and get some more of this done before. Yeah. If I didn't have like so many other ones to do, I probably would have tried for more epic pose with this one, but considering I've like I want to try and get at least like 10 done, I'm hoping, over this month. And some of them will be more epic than others, or like some of them are just more like so much more details. Like this, that's why I want to start with a simple one. I was like, let's just get this done tonight while I'm get the one while I'm tired done. There are a few other ones though where I can imagine doing them pretty easily because they're and with those ones I think but I think I'm gonna do those tomorrow on I'm probably gonna yeah there's a few I want to try like yeah there's Onyx Art, her VTuber, and same with Naomi Lay. Both of them have really cool VTubers. Shark Sided has a really cool VTuber. I might try that one. Or the character Lemon Sided is the one I was going to try out, which I think is a variant of it. And Runix has a. Her Sona has a. That one might be fun. I might actually like. I'll double check it, but I might actually like I'll think of something fun for hers too. Like some of these would be really fun to do with my like actually fighting my LCs. But I just figured I don't have a. I don't think I have a sword fighter. I'll have to double check. But honestly, I just wanted to get this done. So, like, in a good way. I mean, I just want to show them what I did. Maybe, maybe just put some of the. Down. Some of these extra lines. So that's pretty much. I just gotta fix the coloring, but we're pretty much done. It's like, like I said, I wanted to start with something that I can finish in one stream. That's why I chose this one. But I'm really happy with how it's come along. I hope I like this. I had a lot of fun working on it. So thanks everyone who dropped by. I'm gonna just call it tonight because I just want to get some rest. I'll be drawing a lot more on Friday because I gotta catch up. I'll probably start a few like rough out the poses so that when Friday comes around I can just like do them one after another really quick in succession. So thanks everyone who dropped by and just kept me company. Even if you lurk, it still counts in my mind. It's like a hello is sometimes nice, but I know that not everyone is watching in a way where they can do that. So even just dropping by and just hanging out, so really nice. But yeah, we got our first character. The once again, I think it was Call Me. Yeah, Call Me Komodo is the name of the creator. And let's see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, really cool. So, sorry, I kind of spaced out. See, this is why I need to stop. I'll be back up again on I think maybe yeah. Why don't we start on since there's so much to do. No, we still do 7 o'clock because I have a thing on Friday. So I think if it changes, I'll post it online. But I plan for a 7 o'clock because that way I have time after things to get warmed up and get everything set up and maybe even get that dumb. We'll get everything set up with the changing over to OBS from Streamlabs. So yeah, I mean honestly, I'll probably try and do that Thursday night so I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, I'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your week, and then if I don't see you on the 4th, have a happy 4th of July.